In our culture that's so self-obsessed, right? I'm a millennial, right? The millennial generation, we invented the selfie stick, okay? You know, we don't take pictures this way anymore. We take pictures this way, you know? In our culture, you get a little bit of ground and you're expected to occupy that space, right? You get a little bit of fame and all of a sudden you start acting like a diva. Somebody gives you a high five and you're like, I'm pretty hot stuff. You know, people compliment you and you believe it. You believe your own press clippings. Like, we live in a culture that rewards those who are focused on themselves, right? You climb up the corporate ladder on the backs of other people, right? You bring yourself up by your own bootstraps, right? And this is a beautiful thing about America. I'm not diminishing it at all whatsoever. But the American system, by the way, the free market, only works if it's built upon a self-governing moral people who will govern themselves, because the system can be taken advantage of. And as Christians, God calls us, and John the Baptist calls us. He says, get over yourselves and get your eyes on Jesus. And when you get your eyes on Jesus, you'll stop focusing on yourself and you'll start serving the world that's around you, that's in need. I mean, imagine this. There are 2 billion people on planet Earth that profess faith in Jesus Christ. 2 billion people. Like, why is there a need anywhere in the world? As Christians. The defining characteristic of our culture is self-preservation. You do whatever is good for you, you know? Self-preservation is the obsession of everyone. Do whatever you can for you. But the first rule of the kingdom is self-sacrifice. You live for other people. You live for your family, for your children, for your community, for your neighbors. You know, and it's not that you embrace some ascetic lifestyle and you deny yourself everything in the world. And the truth is that most of us will never even get to that temptation because we're so bad at just doing little things to help people. And yet we admire it, don't we? Don't you admire it when someone does something selfless for other people? I mean, it's Memorial Day weekend, for goodness sakes. You know, we celebrate our heroes in this country that gave us the freedom that we enjoy here today. I can preach to you without fear of persecution or discrimination. I work with persecuted Christians all around the world. I'm telling you, don't take your religious freedom for granted. People died to give us this freedom. Amen. And we celebrate those people. Why? We celebrate them because they sacrifice themselves for other people. We admire this. And yet it's in the power of every one of us to do it ourselves. We might not sacrifice our lives, but what about a little bit of our time or our money or a kind word or a bit of generosity or a little less self-focus?